Thank you. I would now recognize Ranking Member Malliotakis for her opening remarks.
Thank you, Chairman. First, I want to comment on the name of this hearing, Progress in Vice President Harris's Call to Action. I think a better name for this hearing would be Regress, the failure, the utter incompetence. People want to know why there's a problem at our border. Just look at the policies of this administration. They stopped the construction of the border wall. They stopped the Remain in Mexico policy that helped stem the flow and bring some order to the process. They attempted to end Title 42. And even with court orders, I'm not sure that they're even following the law. In April 2021, when our border czar, VP Harris, announced $310 million in increased assistance to the Northern Triangle and Central America, what has happened since? It has only gotten worse. In April of 2021, when she made this announcement, there were 178,622 crossings. This past month, May, 239,416. That is the highest ever recorded, and about a 35% increase since when she became the border czar. We're on pace to break 2 million people illegally entering into our country this fiscal year. That is more than her home city of San Francisco and the president's home state of Delaware combined. This doesn't even include the gotaways, which is estimated to be at least hundreds of thousands of individuals. What's happening at our border? Well, 15 individuals on the terror watch list just in the month of May. In addition to these, that's a record-breaking number as well. That brings the total to 50 since October, at a time when we're facing threats from Russia, from China, from Iran. You had an Iraqi man busted by federal agents who attempted to smuggle 4 ISIS-linked individuals across our border to kill the former president of the United States, George W. Bush. Fentanyl is streaming over our border. The DEA, CBP, they'll tell you tons of fentanyl streaming over our border, and it is that, not COVID, that is the #1 killer of Americans 18 to 45 years old. Look at these headlines from CBS News. Police find fentanyl pill press in Mexican town near U.S. border. CBS, border agents arrest woman smuggling fentanyl to Texas. New York Post, Mexican cartels exploiting border chaos to smuggle fentanyl into the U.S. ABC News, the fentanyl trip, how the drug is coming to America. And CBP's own press release. Over a 48-hour period, San Diego U.S. Border Patrol agents seized over $1.5 million worth of narcotics. That was this month, on June 1st, that press release. So I ask, why does this administration continue to put the drug cartels ahead of the American people? That is the question that we should be asking at this hearing. In April, a Texas National Guardsman, Bishop Evans, drowned trying to save 2 migrants who, guess what, turned out to be drug traffickers. So I truly feel that that is what we should be focusing on in this hearing. We could talk about root causes, why people are coming. The question is, why do we allow drug trafficking, human trafficking, child trafficking to be committed at our southern border? I went to the border last year, and if you see these children, they're crying. They don't want to be separated from their parents and come here alone. Who knows what their future is here, if it's into a sex trafficking ring? We know what's occurring. Talk to law enforcement about the sex trafficking, the child trafficking that is happening. I don't know how you find that to be compassionate to the people. It's not about just a better life like my parents came here as immigrants. These children, these people, they're being exploited. And the United States of America is allowing to happen. And it has to end. And that's what we should be talking about today. And I hope somebody actually addresses that issue. Thank you, and I yield back.